welcome to Music of Mayhem with John Russell. There's John over there. We have Arturo Alvarado, our contest winner. And in between us is one of the best bands to ever come out of Savannah, Georgia, straight up. And they won't say it, but I'm going to, and that's Black Tusk. And this is Andrew and Ethan.
Howdy.
Yeah. And so far, how you guys liking this tour?
Dude, this is great. We toured Europe with Red Fang earlier this year,
right.
And it was a blast. They asked us to do the U.S. leg of it too, so we're like, hell yeah! So we have a great time hanging out with those dudes every night.
Yeah, we got about a 2-week jump on them to get out to the West Coast to meet up with them. So by the time we were into the swing of things, they were getting everything situated and trying to figure it out. So
you know, and the one thing I like about the tour is not everybody sounds the same.
Yeah, no, it's completely different, sort of, but it's all the same. So it like kind of collects different people. You know, everybody can enjoy the other bands even if you're not exactly into them. So it's cool.
Yeah, and your latest release, Black Tusk, self-titled, has been doing pretty well. You guys are on Relapse Records, and you were talking earlier about you're going to be putting out a split 7-inch. You want to talk about that?
That's the one I was telling you about. Our latest record is called Set the Dial.
Oh, Set the Dial?
Yeah, that one we put out earlier. No, we put it out last year.
Yeah,
last October. Actually, right around now.
So you tour so much, you begin everything.
Everything blurs together for sure.
Yeah, but we're doing a new 7-inch. This split with another Savannah band that's on Hyperrealist Records, and we're supposed to have the records a couple of weeks ago. We have yet to get them, so we haven't been able to sell them on this tour yet.
Well, I want to buy one when you guys get them.
Yeah, we had 50 test pressings done and had the artwork and everything, and we went on a party weekend, and we played 3 shows, and I think we made it to the
second one. They all sold out on the second.
To the sound check at the second one, and they were all gone. It was like, fuck, we should have got more of those.
That's awesome. You guys have played in front of some amazing crowds in Europe too.
With Red Fang, I think we did a solid month, and I think it was like all but 4 days were sold out. So
that's wicked.
Yeah, and that was everywhere from like basement squats to pretty large venues. So that was pretty breathtaking to have it going off every single night, basically.
Right. Do you guys like playing larger venues or smaller clubs?
I'll play your living room if there's people there.
Yeah?
I don't give a shit.
All right. Well,
30 people or
11 o'clock
people,
tonight, we'll see you at my place.
As soon as we're done, we'll load up and go.
All right. Savannah, Georgia, you guys are from, and you've been so far in such a short amount of time. You have a new split coming out. Relapse is really pushing you guys. We'd like to give some props to Bob and Josh from Relapse Records for hooking me up with you guys. They're awesome there.
They're definitely they're a bunch of fanboys who get the chance to put out all the records they like. So
exactly. And so that must say something that you were signed to the label when you guys were shopping it around.
We weren't even shopping it around the first go around. It was one of our friends who was working there, and we put out a split 7-inch with another band on his label, Brutal Panda Records.
Bob
and our friend Mike run that, and we just kind of sent Mike. It was a rough mix off of a 4-track tape recorder, basically, and he was like, "Dude, we want that. So, like, you want to sign to Relapse?" Okay. Yeah. I've heard of worse things today. Sure, why not?
That's awesome, and you guys have done so well since you signed with Relapse. You know, what about any near future plans other than the split 7-inch? You guys are going to go into a writing mode. Have you already started?
We've already started.
Yeah.
So we got, I don't know, the framework for like 4 songs, I think, done.
Yeah, really? four songs and an intro. And
any titles you want to throw out?
Not yet.
Lyrics usually come last.
Yeah, nothing's stuck to the wall yet.
Music first, lyrics last.
Music first.
Well, you got to feel it.
Well, kind of like we kind of normally either start with an idea and base everything around it, or we start a little bit of the music and see how it goes and what feeling we're getting off the music, and then sort of base everything that comes later, the artwork, the lyrics, the title, the rest of the song, the music. At one point when the album starts to take shape is when it all kind of gets joined together and has the momentum, and it just kind of takes over itself.
So what studio do you guys really get into?
Our main studio is the Jam Room in Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah.
We've done almost every record there.
Yeah, it's our last one we did, Set That Out, we did with Jack and Dino out in Seattle, and he's recorded, you know, I don't know if you've heard of him, like Soundgarden and Nirvana. You know,
he did a High
on
on
Fire, 3 Inches of Blood, and when we were first doing our first album for Relapse, we wrote down all the producers and studios that we kind of our wish list, and we couldn't afford a single one of them, so we just produced it ourselves and went to the Jam Room, and Jay helped out immensely on it. And the second one, we're like, you know what, we're just gonna go ahead and go for it.
I guess the first record we did for Relapse sold well enough, so they upped their budget.
Yeah, they had enough faith in us to go ahead and dump some cash into it. So this one, we're not even sure. I mean, there's been talk of everything from renting a warehouse and doing it ourselves to going back to the Jam Room, or I don't know, do a Melvin's thing and just invite a whole bunch of people and have a live show and record it. I don't know.
There you go. That's an idea. Have a big barbecue.
Yeah, I don't know if we could pull that one off though. It's
with all your fans, you need a big place.
Well, yeah, I think it'd definitely be an interesting situation.
Yeah, it would be. One hopefully where I wouldn't get arrested this time.
Or us.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we've been here with Athon and Andrew from Black Tusk. Now, is there anything you guys want to shout out to your Arizona fans, your fans across the world? Is there anything you want to give out?
You guys keep coming and we'll keep playing.
Keep playing them for you.
You know, because they're playing it because it's real. They're not really doing it for the money. You can tell.
Money.
If you have a look at our van, you'll know that we're not making it for the money.
So thanks for tuning in, and you guys have a great evening.
Yeah,